everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm Noah, and for today's video I thought we would spend the day together. Today's Monday. I am working from home, obviously, as always, and yeah, I just wanted to take you through my day with me. I just did my morning skincare, as you saw in the last clip, and now I'm making my breakfast coffee situation. I think I'm gonna do an iced coffee today, and my favorite thing for iced coffee is this vanilla syrup. It is sweetened with agave, so it's literally just vanilla extract and agave. You could totally make this at home. It's easier buying it store-bought, of course, but like so good. Seriously, game changer in my iced coffees. The way I like to do it is put some in the cup and brew the espresso directly over this. That way it really mixes in with the flavor. If you couldn't already hear it in my voice, I was sick last week. Like all week I was pretty much out of commission, and I'm so happy to be back and healthy this week. I missed my morning coffee. I haven't had coffee in a week, like everything, my routine. So my family was over last night for dinner, which was so fun. We watched the Hannah Montana 20th anniversary special. I was a little disappointed. I wonder what people thought about it. Personally, I think I expected more of it, and that could have just been like me setting expectations false. But I don't know. Just the interview didn't feel like it was of much substance. It didn't really feel like we were learning or seeing anything new. So I was a little disappointed, but nevertheless, it was still fun, and we all spent the evening together, which was amazing, obviously. I don't think you understand how excited I am to have this. I have a smile on my face. Iced coffee. I've been looking forward to this for so long. So good. Literally so good. I am always scared, though, that my cup is gonna break when I pour the coffee into it, because like the hot and the cold, because I see that all the time on TikTok, and I'm like, if that happens to anyone, it would happen to me. I'm that type of like clumsy person. I just finished planning out my day, so I'd run through it with you guys just to give you, I guess, the lay of the land or the rundown of what to expect today. I don't know if that's fun for anyone, but it's fun for me. Anyway, I have to organize a few things. So yesterday, I've been putting off doing this for so long, but yesterday I finally cleaned my closet, and I am so happy. I put aside a pile of clothes to like take to family maybe. I have some younger cousins that I feel like would really enjoy some of the clothes that I set aside. So some for that. We have, I guess, a weekend house in New Jersey. So I put aside a pile of clothes to take there because I don't currently have like clothes, makeup, skincare, stuff like that there. But it gets annoying to like schlep it with you every time. So I put aside a pile of clothes to take there. And then a pile for just like maybe my sister, maybe donations, like things like if no one wants it, I'll just get rid of it because I don't need it. It came over me yesterday in like 2 seconds. I was like, all right, I got to do this. And I got to like maximize the moment that like drew me to do it. Because sometimes I'll be like, oh, like I need to do that. And I'll write it on my to-do list, and I never end up doing it because I'll go through my closet and I'll be like, oh no, but like, what if I need this, or what if I miss this? Or I used to be a hoarder, I'm telling you. This is not news to anyone. But yeah, yesterday it happened where I was like, I need to do this, and I just got up and did it without even thinking twice, and I took out so many things, and I'm just so happy with myself for that. But there are a few more things that I thought of that I could take. Like I want to get a new robe, just freshen mine up, so I could take my robe, some other dresses that I don't wear as often in the summer, but we go there mostly in the summer. So, and it's like kind of like near a beach. So I was like thinking summer vibes when I put aside things. So that, I want to redo my nails. I'm going to do them at home. I'll show you what I've been using. Also on the agenda today, Pilates after work. I like doing it on Monday. It's like a nice way to ease into the workout of the week. And I don't have to like think about anything at the gym versus I go to the gym and I have to. So Pilates. I need to plan my content for the week. I really took a pause last week from being creative or like really coming up with anything because I was sick. So it's crazy how when I'm creative and I'm like coming up with video ideas all the time, that I can just like grind it out. And I like planning my content, I like planning everything, so it just like grinds out really easily. Last week I obviously wasn't doing it, and now I like can't think of anything to save my life. So it's crazy how it's like a muscle that the more you like exercise it, the easier it gets, or the quicker it comes to you. So I need to spend time on that. I have quite a bit of work I have to do as well today. Obviously it is a work day, so that should have come first. But I do actually have to focus on a few assignments today that are due today, so I'm gonna grind that out too. We just got back from our morning walk. We took the long route, which I love doing when it's nice out. It's definitely still pretty chilly. It was just super sunny, but it's okay because I'll take the sun over gray, rain, literally any day. I still needed the jacket and it was windy, but again, like no complaints. But yeah, just quickly wanted to share my outfit before I log on for the day. This is an H&M navy cardi that I just buttoned all the way. They always go on sale, so Stock It, Gap, and Old Navy also have like basically the same thing, also always on sale, so just make sure you're following it. And then my pants are these Citizens of Humanity barrel leg, I'll show you like this, pant. And if you know me, you know I love barrel leg, especially for work from home. It's so comfy, it's loose, not restrictive. It doesn't feel like you're like in pants all day. It's finally lunchtime. I'm so hungry. I feel like this always happens. But today for lunch, I'm making something that I've recently been fixated on. I'm making little breakfast tacos. For toasting them or heating them up, take a wet paper towel, like fully damp, just ran it under water. Take your tortillas. You're gonna take the paper towel and wrap the tortillas in it. Just cover it entirely. And then I put this in the microwave just like that, as is. Okay, my tortillas are done. You can literally see the steam coming out of them. Look, they're like perfectly steamed, soft, delicious. Seriously, like such a good hack. It's definitely not the prettiest lunch I've ever made, but this is the final product and it tastes delicious. So that's all that matters. And I'm gonna, of course, again, top it with Cholula. I'm about to paint my nails. I just took the polish off, cut them, filed them, all that good stuff. What I've been doing when I've been painting my nails at home is I've been using this Manicurist Active Smooth. It's like nail care. I call it nail concealer is what I like to think of it as. I feel like whenever I'm sick, I like go through this crisis where I'm like, oh no, like all my progress is lost. Like one of my goals this year was to like really nail down a morning routine and getting ready every day and just like be more intentional with how I spend my time and what I'm doing and just, you know, be the best version of myself. I feel like that's a lot of people's goals involve something like that when they're reflecting in the new year, approaching the new year. And it took a while for me to like really get to a good spot with my morning routine, and I'm really happy with it right now. And I think I talked about it earlier in the video, in this video, in my other work from home, like day in the life vlog. I definitely mentioned it as well. But I was so worried that because when I was sick, I like obviously completely fell off any type of routine, that all my quote unquote progress would be lost, which obviously that's not how it works. And I don't think I have anxiety, and I don't like using that word, just like throwing it around like that. But I do think that I worry myself with things like that for no reason. Like obviously I was sick. Like the minute I'm healthy, I'm hopping right back to the routine. But I just didn't know if I would, or if I would like be lazy. I don't even know. Same with working out. Like I went a week without working out and I don't like it. I've said this before too. I don't like working out. I just like the way it makes me feel, and I know that I have to. So I thought I saw a bug. So with that too, like I was like, oh my gosh, is it gonna take me a while to get back into my workout routine? Like, no, obviously when you're healthy, you just like do it because you do things you don't always want to do because it's good for you and because you have to. It's obviously not perfect. Like you can't really tell from afar, or even on camera it looks good, but in person, if you look up close, like, I'm not a professional, it's fine, but it looks good for what I needed. It looks clean. There's 2 coats of it, really, really good. I really like it. And yeah, I'll probably do this for the next like 2 weeks up until the trip, and then before our trip I will go get a mani-pedi, because I feel like you have to. It's like sacrilegious not to before a trip. Like, are you even a girly girl if you don't? But anyway, back to nails. These nails, the ones I just did. Something I really like to do, and I do this every single night, especially in the winter, is Aquaphor as cuticle oil. It's a lot easier, cheaper, and less messy in my opinion, because it's not actually an oil. But I'll show you later today. But I just put like a little bit on my fingers and I just rub it into my cuticles, all over my nail. It helps with hydration, hangnails, whatever. Like, it really, really helped my fingers this winter a lot. So that's a little hack for you. It is a very exciting point in the day. The work day is done. Monday is very close to being done, and I'm just getting ready for Pilates. Obviously, I already changed. I have on a little workout onesie. You can't really tell. It's from Aritzia. This is like the long legging version. I also have the romper. The romper one's more comfortable, but I love a workout onesie. I have also, I'll just put it on now, this Lululemon zip that I'll put on over. I might need like a jacket over this as well. I'll have to check the weather, but I always like to have a layer in the studio because sometimes it's like too hot or too cold. So I'll go like this to my class. But first I want to make my electrolytes. I just filled up my Simple Modern, whatever it's called, jug. These are new. These are from, the brand is called Just Ingredients. We got it on Amazon, and it's literally like just fruit and actual electrolytes. Like, it's electrolytes and potassium, and that's it. It's good for everyday hydration. We were looking for something that's like just an additive for every day, not for when you're hungover or like when you're training for something you need more, when you're sick, all that type of stuff. Like, there are different electrolytes for different purposes, and we just wanted to make sure that we were having not too much if we take it every day. But we were taking Liquid IV before, which I think just has more sugar in it. This one is sweetened by like dried fruits. This is strawberry lemonade, I think, or raspberry lemonade, something like that. And it's not sweet at all. Like, it's literally barely sweet, because it's just sweetened by the fruit. So I wish I didn't throw out the packaging so I could show it to you, but I will have it tagged below. I've been drinking it for like about a week now, and I think I like it. My only issue is you do need to froth it. It's not enough if you like shake it or mix it. And even then, sometimes it's still clumpy, even if I like, this whole thing is filled with water, and sometimes it's still clumpy. So that part is kind of not ideal, but other than that, it tastes good and it feels healthier because it doesn't taste so sweet. So Pilates was amazing, but like always, I got no clips. I forget and I get a little embarrassed. Anyway, I'm doing a face mask now. I obviously showered, and I wanted to show you the mask. It's literally my favorite mask whenever I feel like my skin needs extra hydration, which I definitely do. Whenever I get sick, I feel like my skin gets all out of whack. So this is the Clarins Cryo Mask, and it's cooling, so it has a slight tingling sensation, and it feels like cold when you put it on too. And it is just amazing. I definitely want to restock this during the sale. But anyway, put a thick layer of it on. You leave it on for like 10 to 15 minutes, and then you don't wash it off, you just wipe it off. So I use a paper towel, but you could also use like a regular towel or those clean skin club towels. I just don't have those. And then you just do your regular skincare on top. And it's literally the best hydration, like shock of hydration to the skin. I'm so obsessed with the way this feels and the way this makes my skin look. It also like gives your skin like a more plump look, so it's good like before makeup, before an event. I haven't tried the Rhode Caffeine Boost Mask, but I would imagine that it feels similar, the application, and then also same with like the effect. I'd imagine they're pretty similar. So I'm just gonna leave this on 10 to 15 minutes and I'll be back to show you what my skin looks like because it's literally a game changer. While I'm sitting with the mask on, I figured I'd start kind of organizing dinner. So I said we had leftovers earlier and our leftovers are actually like pretty phenomenal, so I'm so excited. But it's these, they're called arais, and it's Middle Eastern. I'm not sure exactly to what country or culture. I'm sure it's kind of all over because everything there blends in together. But they're like little Middle Eastern burgers. It's literally ground beef, onions, cilantro, parsley, like some spices stuffed into a pita. And traditionally you eat it with hummus, tahina, spicy. So we don't have all that. We ate all the hummus yesterday and I didn't go to the store. So we'll use you're resting on it right now, but the jalapeno jar salsa because it's so natural, or like just fresh ingredients. It literally tastes like matbucha, like some Middle Eastern like salads and dips and stuff like that, which is awesome. It doesn't have that like vinegar salsa flavor. It actually pairs really well. So we'll dip it in that, and then we have a tiny bit of like Israeli salad left. So I will cut up some more tomatoes and cucumbers and throw it on top of the leftover romaine we have with the dressing that we have left over. So kind of just assembling, super easy. The dressing is actually, I'll show you one second. The dressing at Whole Foods, my sister and I saw this crushed strawberry vinegar. And we were like, oh my God, that sounds like it would be so good in a salad. So we did equal parts this vinegar and olive oil, a little bit of Dijon, salt, pepper, onion powder, and just shook it up, and it literally phenomenal. In the future, I'd probably add like a little squeeze of a lemon, but we didn't have any leftovers, so I didn't want to do that. So, or rather I couldn't do that. But this brand has like blueberry, fig, balsamic, like so many interesting ones that I'm excited to try with time. But yeah, so another thing I guess I'll walk you through. To heat these up so that because when you make them, you pan fry them on a cast iron to get them super crispy, and then you finish them off in the oven so that the meat cooks through all the way. They're super crispy and delicious when you cook them fresh. So to heat it up, in order for it to stay super crispy and delicious, if you have an air fryer, that'd be great, or like a toaster oven, that would also work. We don't have that. We're working with a microwave and an oven. The microwave would make it soggy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wrap each one in parchment, and then wrap the parchment in aluminum, and this way it comes out super crunchy. And you want to go, sorry, you probably can't hear me over all that rustling. Anyway, once you wrap it up, you want to go low and slow in the oven. So the oven's preheating at 250 right now. We'll probably leave it in there for like 15 minutes. It's been about 15 minutes. I'm gonna wipe this off with a paper towel. You could see also most of it got absorbed in the skin. It's literally just wiping off the excess, which is not that much. And then this is how my skin looks with no skincare, just the mask washed or wiped off. Look how like plump and juicy and hydrated. Look at that glow. Like seriously, game changer product for real. I'm about to brush my teeth and call it a night, but I just wanted to end off my vlog day in the life here. We had our dinner, we watched some TV. It was delish, super fun, super good. As always, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a video. And I don't think I've said this before, but just so you guys know, all the products that I mentioned are linked in the description below. If you're ever curious, it's there. But yeah, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single video, and I will talk to you later. Bye guys.